summer job. I'm here to talk to you through some of the things that you expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started this new and exciting career path. You're actually the first one to work at this location, but this stuff should be fairly easy. Nothing really goes on during the night except for robbery, pranks, and etc. But we really haven't experienced any of those things. But to be aware, the MTRC walk around at night and during the day to keep your servers from locking up, you know. So don't worry about the place. Don't worry about thinking the place is haunted. Now that being said, if they're ever trying to find where people are, they pretty much want to entertain you. Also, you have two things to maintain: flashlight and power. I don't think you want the place going dark. Now, to welcome you to this job, we gave you an empty Freddy head. But during the development of the building, I think some dust and other bad things got into it, so I don't think you want to. I don't think it's a good idea to wear it. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, make sure nobody gets in, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello? This is your first night with your problem? By now you might not have noticed a music box in one of the party rooms. That is brand new, They just moved into the building 3 days ago. It's supposed to be some kind of gift-giving puppet. I don't know. And the part that scares me about that thing, it can go anywhere. So to prevent that, just turn off the music box and chill hold in place for a few seconds. The animatronics have also been acting really strange lately. The CEO assumed there was a glitch in the system. They don't know how badly the glitch is or what it can cause yet. But I'll update you if they ever find out. Before they even opened up the place, they had a yellow suit instead of a brown one. The yellow one was supposed to be Freddy, but you can see dust marks so easily on the yellow one. The CEO switched it to a brown one, and the yellow suit happened to be right in the storage basement. I'll be honest, I think the CEO has OCD or something. Anyways, I'll let you go back to work. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hello? Hello? Hey, I'm your new boss here. I'm going to be taking over these phone calls from now on. The old guy, quite frankly, had no idea what he was talking about. So let's get you up to speed on things. You know about the whole wear the Freddy mask in case some of the robots stumble into the office thing. like your light Foxy, pops up, and the music box, right? Well, what your former boss didn't tell you was the East Hall generator works way differently. See, we've noticed Freddy, for some odd reason, attempts to tamper with it. I would guess the first time he shows up, the power will go up a little bit. The next time he does, it'll go out for good. Fend him off, keep flashing your light on him whenever you see him in the East Hall. Or if he shows up in front of your office, use the audio lure button on your tablet to lure him away. Can't miss it. Right, blue. That reminds me, we have 2 other robots here you might not have seen yet. There's Kitty Fazcat, another gift-giving robot, and Doug the dog. Kitty likes to climb on things, so there's a good chance she might try to get into the vent above your office. If she does, use the audio lure to get her out, and wear the mask if you see her in your office. Doug, however, you've got to use your audio lure, the mask won't fool him. Not sure why that is. Maybe it's facial recognition. No, less faulty. 2 more things before I head off. First, there's another robot in the parts room that I found out. Apparently, it's the very first animatronic this company ever had. Everyone in the building was acting weird when I wanted to go see it for myself. They told me it should not and will not move, so it shouldn't be any trouble for you. Secondly, the whole thing about the yellow Freddy in the basement, that was Fredbear. You know, the main mascot of Fredbear's? I found out he went missing after an incident in this establishment passed. God, your old boss was tripping out. It's a shame Fredbear went missing, because from what the other employees told me, the kids loved him. If you think you see him in your office, you're probably just seeing things. Maybe throwing that mask on and off and getting the air flowing into you again. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. Hopefully this is better than my old job. See you tomorrow. Hello, Mr. Burke. You made it to night 4. Nicely done so far. So, about my old job. I used to work at a game development company called Luminance Incorporated. The company went bankrupt after the owner, Mr. Frank Luminance, poured about $5 billion into an overhead business that aimed to be three-dimensional, so he said. It was after one of our testers' computers exploded that Mr. Luminance kind of got sued to oblivion, so here I am. Kinda wish the main programmer and project director hit the books more than hit the bomb. Anyhow, I received an interesting report today. The torn up cat in the parts of sugar is somehow running. If you can guess by his terrible state, he's a lot more prone to acting up than the others. He likes to go anywhere he can, which, as you can guess, means all the entrances to your office. He'll hang around there if you let him get to your side entrances, so use the audio lure if you see him in the campus closest to the left or right of you to scare him off. If you see him in the hallway in front of you, wear your mask, and the lure will also scare him out of the bed. Oh, I should let you know the engineers told me there's a glitch going on with the animatronics. They don't see you as a person, but rather an endoskeleton without its costume on, as it turns out. If the robots get their hands on you, they might try to stuff you inside a costume. I don't think you'll survive, given all the cross-beams, wires, joints, and whatnot. Whoever programmed these things should be fired and barred from working in this again. Oh, we also had someone visit the restaurant today. He was a bit funny looking, pretty interested in the mascot. He offered to buy out the entire company, but something seemed a bit off about him. Management turned him down, but something tells me we haven't seen the last of him. With that out of the way, good luck, Mr. Burke. You're gonna need it. Hello? You there? Listen, you might be in trouble tonight. I was going through and cleaning up the building before you got here, and I was in the parts room. It smelled like something died in there. I was looking for where the smell was coming from, so I tripped over something. The amber is too dark. When I switched on my flashlight, it turns out I stumbled over a Frankfurt robot. God, I've never seen this thing before. Management want this thing put away for being too scary or having what I hope isn't blood all over it. It started to twitch and freak out, so I got the hell out of the building. Before I escaped, I noticed he wouldn't leave the room if I just scared him down. Hopefully the same thing will do. If you see him on the camera, please just keep an eye on him and stop him. I don't want anywhere near a person. I think tomorrow the building's going to shut down after one last birthday party. I forgot to mention, but something really unfortunate happened. A child went missing today. I had to inform everyone in the building who was not responsible for investigating what happened. I'm ditching this place after. Use your mask, flash your light, don't let Freddy near the generator. Use the audio lure, and please keep an eye on Frankfurt. Good luck tonight. I hope I see you tomorrow. Hello? You there? Okay. Listen, you might be in trouble tonight. I was going through and cleaning up the building before you got here, and I was in the parts room.